a sensational statement by the prefect of police today, it was admitted that Paul Levon, former bank president, convicted of looting his own bank and killing a watchman, escaped from prison 4 months ago.
Thank you 1,000 times, monsieur. You'll never know how happy it makes me to leave one of my dolls in your beautiful home.
There's something in this house. This is an authentic little replica itself. Isn't it? Hello! Whatever you are, in God's name, listen and have mercy. I'll confess.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to 31 Days of Monsters. We are on day 7, 1 week in. It's going too fast for my taste. But then for all of us monster kids, every day is Halloween, isn't it? So today, we're going to talk about The Devil Doll, 1936, kind of a little-known Tod Browning film. Tod Browning, of course, gave us Dracula, Freaks, The Unholy Three. He worked a lot with Lon Chaney Sr. All his movies are marked by weirdness. I think he had some weird proclivities, especially when you see Freaks. But this one's got some heart to it, which was surprising when you get to the end of this. I'm really more interested in what you guys thought of this movie than me. It's a pre-code 1936 film. The special effects are pretty darn good, particularly when they build when you saw that scene in the trailer with the woman crawling up the ottoman and to get up to the table. Those were miniatures. Those were sets that were built full size, so the actor is full size there, and the scale of them are absolutely perfect. That scene is really, really amazing. It's when you have the superimposed scenes where you can see the halo on them, or like when somebody's grabbing one of them, that the special effects reveal themselves to us. But as far as those scenes where they built sets for them are absolutely incredible for any period, particularly. I think they're even better than the sets they built for The Incredible Shrinking Man, which was a good 20 years later. So I found that the most impressive. I'll watch anything with the beautiful and young Maureen O'Sullivan. She is just very easy on the eyes. Beautiful, beautiful. Lionel Barrymore delivers his usual stage acting here. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. I did love him in Key Largo, but he's got a thing. He's got a tell, if you will. The movie kind of shares some similarities with The Unholy Three, the cross-dressing person, murderer, if you will. In this case, although he was innocent, and he was just trying to prove his innocence. But he realized by what he had done, he was always going to be now on the run, and that was the takeaway at the end of this movie. And I thought that was kind of neat. And when he tells his daughter, without the daughter knowing who he is, what her father wanted him to say to her, I thought that was a very, very excellent and touching scene. The person who steals the movie for me is the crazy woman. she's got these eyes through the whole movie. It's just she's like so over the top. She cracks me up in every scene she's in. So maniacal. She reminded me of sort of like a. This was 1 year after they made Bride of Frankenstein, so she struck me physically with the way she looked, and the crazy eyes and stuff is like a female Dr. Pretorius, who was played by Ernst Thesiger. That couldn't get that out of my head. She's like the female version of that. So those are my thoughts on the movie. I'd like to hear what yours are. Let's see who is here. We got JS who says, woo, leg kick 1. Anthony Mark, Dr. Mask's Retro Elixir, who we will break for a commercial here, says, stop and get something cool at Graham's site. Like one of my favorites, the Ghosts of Matacumba Key. Thank you, Dr. Mask. I am building, just before I came on live here, the campaign for Chinook 77. And I can tell you guys, this is going to be amazing. Not just the campaign, but this book is going to be amazing. It's the blood-soaked snows of Buffalo run red once again. It's going to be even more violent and exciting than the first Chinook, and a lot of heart to it, I have to say. So if you haven't signed up, by the way, I mentioned it yesterday. It was going live. It has gone live. We got 360 signups since then, so which is pretty darn fast, which is I'm very, very happy with. So if you haven't signed up, go ahead and sign up. This thing's going to launch around mid-October once Indiegogo shifts to their new platform. So it's going to be quick. And yeah, so get signed up. There's a lot more to talk about, and I'll do that on a separate stream because today we're talking about these monsters. Rob Fellows is here. He says, hail everyone. JP Roca asks what's good. JP Roca says Lionel Barrymore was something good. The dual role. Haha. Well, his favorite movie that we've watched so far is Tod Browning's Freaks. It's a good one. It's a good one. Not one I can watch all the time, but it's good. Bloody Drake is here. Ms. Stippling has checked in. Michelle Bowers says, hail to everyone. Dr. Mass says, well, I'm embarrassed. I watched the 1964 Devil Doll. Fortunately, I had already seen this one as well. Oh, how was the 64 one? I've never seen that one. Is it a complete remake? Inquiring minds want to know. JP Roca says Melita was crazy. You think? Those eyes. Those eyes. Oh, right. I was trying to figure out what you were saying here. Mark of the Vampire as well. Yeah, Bloody Drake. Another Tod Browning film. Which was a remake of that Lost Cheney film. Oh shoot, what's about Midnight? I'm drawing a blank here. Somebody in the chat will remember it. It's the one where Cheney's got all the fangs and stuff, and the film's been lost. All we have are stills of it. But Mark of the Vampire was a remake of that. Not really a vampire movie if you've seen it. So I'll stop there. Chris Thacker is here. Man of War 665 as well. Boombots. That old woman costume was really believable. I bet it would fool people in real life. Chris Thacker says, smash the like button. Yes, smash it. Like your life depends on it. Rob Fellows, I think the black and white and period FX sets add loads of atmosphere to story, and Marina Sullivan helps no end. Yeah. She is beautiful. She's the mother of Mia Farrow. She married John Farrow, who had done some stuff with John Wayne. But my favorite John Farrow film is His Kind of Woman with Mitchum. That one, it's crazy over the top film. You have got to see it if you haven't seen it yet. All right, let's see who else is here. Rob Fella's got his sign up in. Excellent. Great Chinooze. Oh, Thacker watched the 64 one too. I enjoyed the 64 version. Okay. Marcus has posted the sign up for the Indiegogo. Thank you. Thank you. If you didn't get Escape from Monster Island right here, just scan this QR code. It's right there. You can get it. In fact, I just got, let me just check an email came in while we were out here live. I think we have a proposed shipping date on Escape from Monster Island. Let's see. Yes, we do. And you're not going to believe it. The proposed ship date for Monster Island is Halloween. How about that? That seems very apropos, don't you think? London after midnight. Thank you, Bloody Drake. Dr. Mass, is anyone else getting pop-up ads over the chat? YouTube is the vist. Well, I'm not going to say it, JP Roca, but you may, because it's a free country. All right. All right, guys. That is that. Speaking of Mark of the Vampire, we're going to visit with Bela Lugosi tomorrow in another turn as a vampire in Return of the Vampire from 1943, a Columbia feature. This one is available on Tubi for free, so you guys can watch that one tonight. Then we've got then we have A Mysterious Island and Last Voyage of the Demeter. So we got another one from the 60s, then we pop up into 2023. So yeah, we're moving along here. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. And I really appreciate everybody in the chat, and I appreciate your backing of my projects. You know, we all love monsters, and I do monster projects, so I really appreciate that. See, there's a couple more that have come in since I just mentioned that. Okay, just basically just checking in. Oh, Anthony Mark says if you don't actively chat, then after a few seconds the chat is blocked by a pop-up ad. Oh, well, that sucks. When is the next Joe Frank story? I don't know on that one, Chris. I've got Chinu, and then I'm going to do my first kind of epic superhero story, which I'm doing a lot of research for right now. I'll just leave it at that. So that is the next thing on my agenda, and I might be publishing a Chuck Dixon book as well, that Chuck and another artist are doing. So I'll have a lot on my plate. So I don't know when the next Joe Frank is. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow for Return of the Vampire. Until then, hasta la vista.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.